Well, we are thrilled and elated to be joined by some special guests here in the studio. The Christian Brothers basketball team is here in the building. And representing the Falcons, we're actually going to start off over here. We have junior Stephen Hewitt. And right next to him, we have senior Drew McClendon. And now we're going to go over this way. We have senior Xander Irving Romero. Great hair too, man. And standing next to him, not to be outdone with great hair, the head coach, also known as Coach J, Jermaine Brown, is in the building. Thank you guys so much for coming on the show and spending your Sunday evening with us. All right, so my first question to you guys. You're on a 6-game winning streak. You're fresh off of winning an invitational tournament over the weekend. What is clicking so well for the Falcons right about now?
I'll start it off. It's about trust and belief. Guys are playing for one another. We want to play up and down, right? Get after it, primary and the secondary. And then we created a mantra of all-in culture. So everyone's playing all in, belief, trust. The ball's moving. We're picking up 94 feet, causing havoc, and playing some of the best basketball here at CB right now.
So Kevin was actually kind of selling you guys short a little bit because you guys played 5 games over the course of 6 days, 4 straight days of games. So players, I want to hear from y'all because, Coach, I know you're coaching your heart out on the sideline, but y'all are the ones actually running up and down 100 times. What's it like playing 4 straight days of basketball?
Obviously, it's very tough for us. Our body's going through a lot right now, but, I mean, it's a mental game for us.
Drew, you're a senior up here, so needless to say, you're one of the leaders on the team. How have you embraced that role this year, and do you feel like there's extra expectation or pressure for you?
I think been pretty good about just showing up every day. You know, like during conditioning, like I made sure not to miss a day of conditioning, just to send a message like you got to show up every day and put work in. So I think I'm by embracing leadership role, I'm like trying to lead by example.
Coach,
I love it.
Don't give too much away in terms of X's and O's and anything like that, but Christian Brothers' brand of basketball, how would you define that?
Primary and the secondary, getting up and down, right? We want to run fast, get up the court. If we don't like it, we can get into our sets, right? We want to run you out the gym, but if we need to go X's and O's, we can do that as well.
Okay.
All right, now, the thing is, you guys don't see it at home, but the whole team is here right now. They're behind the cameras. And before the interview, I saw you guys having a good time with your team. You guys all seem very close, well-connected. Can you talk a little bit about the camaraderie that you guys have on and off the court and why that translates to your success on the hardwood?
I mean, you know, a big part of CB basketball is the culture. And I think I've played with a lot of these guys for years. And on and off the court, I've known them, hung out with them, you know, gone out to eat. And I think it even translates onto the basketball court as I know how to play with them. I know what they're going to do. I know what to expect. And I know to trust them like they trust me back to take a shot or to make a pass or to get in the game, even off the bench or whatever it is, that we trust each other to get the job done.
Now, Coach, you know, you've been here 3+ years as the head coach of the program. Yeah. It's evident that you instilled a wonderful culture in your athletes. So salute to you for that. I know, obviously, as a coach, you want to get a lot of them on the court as far as you know, the things, their abilities, their physical attributes, and all that stuff. But more than anything, what do you want your players, specifically your seniors, to take from this experience playing Christian Brothers basketball as they move on in their lives?
Well, for me, it's always about giving back. Ironically, we just beat my alma mater in the championship game, Burbank, in the Mark Gallo tournament. But I'm still ingrained in that community. My name hangs in the gym there. I always give back. I donate to the program every year. So that's one of the best things about me, is about always giving back and being a part of something that's bigger than yourself. So the lesson I can give outside of basketball is just continue to give back, you know, be involved in your community, and set it up for the future for the ones that's coming after you.
Stephen, Coach talked about you guys want to play by getting up and down and running and then getting into your sets if nothing's there. But what would you say are some of the primary strengths of this Christian Brothers team?
I think transition. We're a fast team. You know, we're not the biggest team, but we use that to our advantage. We get out, we run, and we do have sets that come out of transition that we see. So, and we're all interchangeable because we're not the biggest team. We'll throw anybody anywhere where they need to be. And I think it helps a lot when you get out and you run, that I know that Xander can finish, or Drew can finish, or I can finish with the basket, whatever it needs to be to get out and score in transition.
And Drew, depth is so important in basketball, right? Not just the 5 starters that you have out there, but the guys coming off the bench. How deep is this Christian Brothers team?
We're a very deep team, and that's why it was. That's what made our long stretch of games easy, because we didn't have to rely on just 5 people. We could go into our bench and everyone could play a little.
Now, talking Christian Brothers School and the culture, can you guys describe what a home game is like there, and just having the support of the community and just your fellow classmates coming out to support you guys?
I feel like everyone's very supportive. Everyone in the community, they come out, they try to support. Even the alumni, I see sometimes they come out. So it's very welcoming and just a good environment to be around in.
Now, I guess this is really to anyone up here, the junior or the 2 seniors here. What gives you the most joy about going out there and playing with your brothers night in and night out, or even if it's 5 games in 6 days or whatever it is? What gives you the most joy about being out there?
I think they're just a fun group to be around, really. They're funny. It's always nice to have a conversation with them. And it's, some of the guys I've played with them for years, it's like a family kind of. So you get out there in the same way that you go to Thanksgiving dinner or something like that. We go to team dinners, and it's fun to mess around with each other and just joke around and be kids together kind of.
Well, if you want to check these guys out, the season is still young. Of course, you can find their schedule on Max Preps. Definitely go and support the Christian Brothers Falcons. It was a pleasure having you guys on here. Thank you so much for coming on the show tonight.